I don't seem to recognize her.
I don't neither recognize her. But, is she coming this way?
Oh, you think it could be one of them disciples?
Lord, girl, I hope not. My goodness sake, I haven't had time to change my clothes or even prepare Jimmie Dean for presentation.
Hello?
Hello.
Is there anything I can help you to find?
I'd just like to browse, if I may.
Browse all you want.
We don't get many browsers anymore. People just grab up what they need and then they leave. We have become a very hurried society, I'm afraid.
Don't see many Woolworths like this one around anymore.
There are a few of us left, still hanging on.
Are you just passing through?
You might say.
Oh.
Sure is some funny-looking car you're driving.
That's a sports car. It's a little sports car she got parked out there, Juanita.
I know. It's funny-looking to me. I don't know how you can squeeze yourself all up inside it. Must make you feel like a sardine in a can.
I used to be a fan of his, too.
Not anymore.
He died. Didn't you know?
Yes, ma'am. Of course I knew that. But he lives on in his movies. Did you see Giant?
Yes.
It was filmed not far from here in Marfa. I don't mean to sound boastful, but I was in that film. I was only in the crowd scenes, but then my face does appear very distinctly in one segment.
Must have been very exciting for you.
It was. It was the most exciting time of my whole entire life. Your voice, it just sounds very familiar.
Lots of people have said that it's unusual. I've heard it all my life, so it sounds perfectly normal to me.
Yes, I'm sure that it would.
Are you the mother of his son?
Oh, my goodness sake, yes. How on earth did you know that?
I saw one of your signs down the highway.
Uh-huh.
See the son of James Dean visit Woolworth's, 5 and dime.
We just, you know what, we never bothered to take them signs down because the words, then they become so faded from the side you couldn't read them anyway. You just must have unusual eyesight.
May I have a glass of water?
We seem to be temporarily out of water. Would you settle for an orange crush instead?
As long as it's cold and wet.
When Jimmie Dean was first born, nearly 3,000 people swarmed into town over a one-week period of time just to see the son of James Dean. He really helped put McCarthy, Texas on the road map for a brief but glorious period of time. We were the busiest and we were the most prosperous 5 and dime in all of Texas.
They gave us a plaque. Mm-hmm. It's over there in back of the cash register. That boy was a boon to us.
Juanita, that's Juanita there behind the counter. Her husband, Sidney, was manager at the time. He's passed away since then.
And those signs were his idea?
Uh-huh. Yes, he had everything just worked out just perfectly. There were newspaper people here, and there were magazine people, and they were taking my picture, and they'd write down everything that I would say. I was quite the celebrity, and people bought up everything that they could get their hands on, just thinking that little Jimmie Dean had touched it. He was on display right over here. We built this nice little platform, and we just would put him on display right here. Sidney had to hire 2 policemen just to protect him from possible molesters and kidnappers.
They even elected Sidney the mayor after that.
And then the swarms went away.
Prosperity, unfortunately, it's a fleeting thing.
But there is talk of rebuilding in time, as soon as the drought passes.
Time is such a nebulous date to wait for.
And patience, they say, is a virtue. So, well, there is something so distinctly familiar about you that I can't put my finger on it. Do you notice that Juanita too?
No, I never saw her before that I can recall.